So let me tell you guys, right now at Dollar Tree, you can save a bunch of money on their dupes. Last year and this year, they have just been coming out with so many product dupes with ingredients that are exactly the same as their high-end counterparts. And so today I'm gonna be sharing with you guys a bunch of different things, some dupes in this video, some organization, and just some new finds you can find at Dollar Tree right now. We're starting off with the skincare collection by Orchid. They have this glowing body lotion, hydrating jelly cleanser, and a hydrate body serum. This is a dupe to Bioma, which is a name brand product that Target carries for $12.99 and Ulta carries for $13.99. I have actually used it in the past and I really like it, so I'm excited to give this a go. The ingredients are very similar to Bioma and the fluid ounce is the exact same. It's 5.9 ounces you're gonna get from Bioma and 5.9 ounces you're gonna get from Orchid. Next up, we got this body butter by Cashmere. They have a few different scents to choose from. I got the whipped marshmallow and then the vanilla cream. This is a dupe to EOS body butter, which is $12.99 at Target and then $14.99 at Ulta. Out of the two that I got, I liked whipped marshmallow the most just because I love marshmallows, you guys, especially marshmallow cream on my ice cream. I actually looked into it recently trying to buy a big jug of it at a restaurant depot because I love it that much, and then the Culvers near me stopped carrying it. And the one that you get at the grocery store isn't the same, like that Jet Puff stuff or the one that's from that one brand Smuckers, I think. It ain't the same. I was thinking about getting this jug, but I'm like, I don't think I could do a whole jug before it expires. But either way, give me marshmallow. Let's take a break from the dupes. I have some more Dollar Tree items I want to share with you guys, like these paper snack cups. You're gonna get 10 for $1.25. I was excited to see this. I love making little charcuteries throughout the year, especially individual ones during spring and summer when I tend to have more events and parties at our house. These are gonna be so perfect for the individual charcuteries, and I'm so excited to use these. They cost a lot more on Amazon. I'm using bamboo skewers to push the meat, fruits, and olives through. I do fold the meat a little bit just because the meat that I'm using is on the smaller side and I can't really wrap it around the bamboo skewer to get that waved look. And I am not using gloves because I make this for myself. When I film these things, the food the day of, I am not actually having a party or anything because there's no way that I could film me making these things and then set up for a party the same day. This is me just making it for myself, and then I eat it for lunch and throughout the day as a snack. I'm so happy about these cups. I think they're great for $1.25. I've shared this with you guys recently. Dollar Tree got in this 4-pack of Snackle boxes for $1.50. I love these a lot. You can make little individual Lunchables if you want to with this. You put your fruits in there, your snacks. You can even make gifts out of these. Well, to go along with this, Dollar Tree came out with this 12-pack of condiment cups with lids. So they are perfect to put ranch, hot sauce, whatever you want inside of them, and then they fit inside of these Snackle boxes. If you put the ranch or the hot sauce in there on its own and then this topples over, it's going to end up everywhere. So this is going to keep everything nice and contained. Or if you just need condiment cups for your lunchbox or whatever it is that you're putting it inside of, they have them now for $1.25. Like I said, these condiment containers work well with these 4-section containers with lids. If I put the ranch or whatever condiment inside of that container directly and I just so happen to lean it sideways, the ranch is going to spill onto whatever is inside of the compartment. So that's why I really like the condiment containers. They're super convenient. Throw them inside of your lunchbox. You could throw it in your purse if you want to. Have ranch on hand for the day. I don't know. I really like them. And speaking of those Snackle boxes, I have been using them to make party favors for my son's birthday party and little sensory boxes for my kids to play with. So I was in Dollar Tree and I had saw this beauty sponge that has this little silicone ice cream cone at the bottom that's holding it. And I was like, this is going to be so fun to do an ice cream themed sensory box that you can also use as a party favor if you want to. I think you guys are going to love this. So I'm using the 4-section containers with lids. Inside of there, I am going to put some decorative shred inside of 2 of those compartments. And then I got some Play-Doh in pastel colors. I'm going to put one of those inside of the container. I'm pouring some pastel color pom-poms inside of another compartment. I got some kinetic sand that's going to go in the other compartment. These little popsicle party favors I'm going to put inside of there as well. And this is when I take the silicone ice cream sponge from that Dollar Tree sponge holder and I'm going to put that inside of this container with some fake gummy bears. Now I'm putting the lid back on. Then I printed out these labels. I'll link them down below for you guys. I'm going to cut them out and stick them to the lid. I just printed them out on sticker paper to make it easy to put on the lid. I'm giving you guys an idea for a birthday party favor. Me personally, I ended up just giving these to my kids to use as some sensory boxes. You have all these little pieces that are great for sensory input, and they're super fun because they get to make their own little fake ice cream with the kinetic sand and the Play-Doh. You can use the pom-poms and fake gummy bears for toppings. Put whatever you want inside of there. You can do 4 Play-Dohs if you want to, a bunch of kinetic sand, but this is just a really fun idea. I love to use these little compartment containers to make these little sensory party favors. These are also new, but they're more reusable and you can't see directly inside of them. These containers and lids are on the smaller side, so you could put your condiments inside of there as well, or little fruits and vegetables that you want to stick inside of there. Whatever it might be, you're going to get 3 for $1.50. And I would actually use these to organize phone chargers inside of my house. I always have cords everywhere, or even like jewelry that I just want to keep separate from the other stuff that I own. These containers with lids are obviously bigger than the little condiment containers I shared with you guys. They're perfect for holding vegetables. You can also use them to hold little trinkets if you want to, like jewelry, coins. Use it to hide some money if you want to, candy. It's completely up to you. And then you can also you're going to get 3 for $1.50. And there's so many uses you can get out of these. For instance, my kids, they will grab 2 different Play-Doh containers and smush the Play-Doh together, and then it doesn't fit inside of one container, right? So you can use these to hold Play-Doh and it's not going to dry up because the lids are pretty airtight. And here's a little tip. You can use a dry erase marker to write the color on top of the lid, and then you can easily erase it when you need to. So it's great for holding little items like that your kids tend to lose the containers to, or they mix too much together and you're trying to shove it all inside of one container. This is crazy. For just $1.25 from Greenlight, you can find these smart plugs. So you plug these into your wall, you plug your electronic into this, and then you can control the electronic from wherever you are on your phone. So if you put your straightener inside of here, you can turn it off. If you're out and about and you're like, oh, I forgot to turn my straightener off. A light, you're like, oh, I forgot to turn that off, and it's plugged into this, you'll be able to turn it off on your phone. Super cool for just $1.25. You just got to make sure you download the Greenlight app and then connect the smart plug to your phone to turn the device on and off. Also from Greenlight, I found these LED night lights. So they're automatic. They turn off during the day and then they turn on at nighttime. You're going to get 4 of them for $1.25. When it gets dark, that's when these turn on, and they don't give off the biggest glow, but the light does get brighter the closer you get to it. So it's kind of motion activated, and that makes them a little bit different than the other night lights Dollar Tree carries. I don't think it's bad for $1.25. Usually just one night light at Dollar Tree already cost you $1.25. For just $1.25 at Dollar Tree, you can find the Spa Luxury Whipped Shaving Cream. This is a dupe to Billy Whipped Shaving Cream you're going to find at Target for $7.99. My favorite scent is the Brazilian Soul. This is the same scent as Sol de Janeiro, which is a highly popular scent, and Dollar Tree's coming out with Brazilian Soul everything. Second place would be the Vanilla Coconut. I really like this one. It's very close to first. The shaving cream is very lightweight, doesn't leave any residue on your skin. So if you're looking for some shaving cream, I highly recommend this, again for $1.25. And that's the great thing about the skincare and beauty products at Dollar Tree. They're still $1.25. And then a couple more items from Spa Luxury that I got that are total dupes to Bath & Body Works products are their body mist. I got the Pineapple Sunset scent and then the Passion Fruit Escape scent. I like this one a lot. It smells super, super good. Great for the summertime. Look at this packaging. Totally looks like the packaging that Bath & Body Works gets out during the summertime. Dollar Tree dropped the funnest hand sanitizer collection right now. So they have a bunch of different ones to choose from. Ones with glitter tops and others with marble tops. A bunch of different scents. These are dupes to Touchland hand sanitizers, which retail for $10. I have one right here. This is 1 fluid ounce, and these right here are 1.15 fluid ounces. It's the exact same thing, and they both have the same amount of alcohol at 70%. And with this new hand sanitizer collection, they brought out these hand sanitizer cases that have a little charm on them, and then other charms that you can attach to the cases. So I thought this was so fun, and I feel like you can make this even cuter with other charms.
So yes, you can completely charm out your hand sanitizer containers right now. Dollar Tree does carry some charm bar items that you can use, or you can go to Hobby Lobby, Michael's, find charms that you like. First off, I'm using the charms that Dollar Tree does carry right now for these hand sanitizer cases. They're kind of like Croc charms. I'm sure you probably could use them on your Crocs, or you can use them on a bog bag if you want to. And all you have to do is just like push the charm through those little holes. And then I'm taking the more keychain like charms and I'm wrapping them around the top little keychain portion of the hand sanitizer case. And then I have these really super cute hand sanitizer holders. Look how cute they are. They're all blinged up, and you can make this so fun. You can do like a little friendship bracelet and attach it somehow. There's so many different like things you could do with this.
Before we continue, I have a question for you guys. What are you watching on TV right now? I am watching Love Island, more like I listen to it. I don't actually watch a lot of TV, and if I am, I'm listening to it as I'm making things that I'm filming for YouTube. But Love Island, it just started, and I get addicted to it. So let me know what you're watching down in the comments below. I need some new things to listen to as I'm filming. It's just Love Island, I think, right now that I've been watching. I'm waiting for The Traitors, but that doesn't come out till January. So give me some ideas on what to watch down in the comments below. Check out the school supply section of Dollar Tree right now because they're actually getting organization items inside of this section. So I found this storage bin. You can see it's a big size. It's a little bit slanted, so it's a little higher at the back. This would hold a bunch of different toys inside of there, or whatever you're trying to hold inside of this. If you want to stick it on a shelf, it would be easy for the kids to see what's inside of them. Again, it's on the bigger side and it's a different shape than what Dollar Tree carries in the organization section. The closest thing to it is like the kitty litter box.
I recently got this toy organizer from Walmart. I'll link it down below for you guys. Now this came with colorful bins. They're purple, hot pink, light pink, and blue. I don't really like those colors for my kids' bedroom, so I did take the blue ones. I took a little bit of the pink and the purple, but I paired it with the white containers from Dollar Tree, and I like the way this looks a lot better for their bedroom. It's a Toy Story theme, and there's more like gray colors and a light blue on the wall, so I wanted to keep the color more neutral for the bins. So I really like the way that these white bins look, and they fit perfectly on that container. These bins are on the larger side, like I said, so they do hold a good amount of things. I just have them holding larger plushies to go with the Toy Story look.
Near the storage bins, you can find these multi-purpose organizers. Now, these look like the organizers Dollar Tree gets in that have the handle, except these are much bigger, and they carry them in pink, black, blue, and white. And I was really happy to see that black and white were options because usually in this section, you're gonna find the more colorful stuff.
These containers with handles are perfect for organizing underneath a bathroom or kitchen sink. You can always have it themed, so if you want to put all your cleaning supplies for the bathtub, for the toilet inside of one, you can. If you want to keep all of your wipes inside of a different one, or all of your overstock of shampoos and deodorants in a different one, you totally can do that. The nice thing is if you keep it all organized, so you're going to clean up the bathtub or the toilet, you just put everything inside of one of those containers and it's easy to grab and clean. Another idea, and the most obvious idea, is to use this to hold your kids' crafting supplies, their coloring books, their crayons. It holds a lot. Like I said, these are much bigger than the other ones Dollar Tree carries, and they do carry them in 4 different colors.
Dollar Tree recently got in this huge fridge organizing collection, and this item right here is an item that I missed the last time I was at Dollar Tree. It is these thin fridge bins. You can see that they are on the long side. I always say this, they almost look like they are acrylic, even though it's more of a plastic. They have a nice look to them, handles on the side. These are great for organizing in the refrigerator or around the house.
These thin fridge bins are great for organizing in the refrigerator when you have things like jellos, puddings, yogurts, cheese sticks, which I'm using it for. Anything that is wrapped up, this works really good with. For fruits and vegetables that are wrapped up, these work really well with. They do hold a good amount of product. So I actually recently reorganized the refrigerator because Dollar Tree got a bunch of new items in. So I just popped these into the refrigerator and they worked really well inside of there. You can also use these to organize your sodas. I realized that these bins are about as wide as my soda organizer. So I mean, if you want to organize your fridge, man, check out Dollar Tree right now. They have so many new options.
Okay, this item that I'm going to share with you guys is not very exciting, but we're going to make it exciting. I got some pencil cases from Dollar Tree. Right now, I noticed they're getting these displays in with the pencil cases. I think they might be getting back to school supplies already in. However, I want to use these for the summertime. A lot of us are traveling. A lot of us are just out with our kids a lot. So I feel like you can do something fun with these to have them prepared for when you're like out and about with your kids and you have to keep them entertained.
Dollar Tree has so many great products that work inside of here. You just got to make sure they're going to fit inside of the pencil case that you buy. I got the Crayola Color Wonder mess-free coloring pages and markers. This reusable drawing tablet is amazing. I got a matching card game. I'm also going to throw in some crayons inside of here because it's always good to have crayons on hand. And then this little digital pet, which is like a Tamagotchi or Gigapet from back in the 90s. And then I'm just going to label the top of this with some Cricut vinyl that says road trip, and then I put my kids' names on the containers as well. Another idea is to use these as a first aid kit, especially in the summertime when you're out and about, your kids are on their bicycles or having a good time. Sometimes we take a stumble, so you can fill it up with Band-Aids, Aleve, Tylenol, maybe some backup gum and toothpicks. I labeled this with a first aid vinyl. These pencil cases really do come in handy, and there's a bunch of ideas you can do with them. I just really like the whole like road trip idea, or to have this container that has some backup things for your kids to play with beside using your phone. And there's just so many trinkets you could buy at Dollar Tree to keep your kids entertained. They also have a larger container, as you can see, if you need room for bigger items.
Dollar Tree got in more of their makeup bags with zippers. I think they're a little bit bigger than what they used to carry, and the quality is a little bit better. These are perfect for summertime for just $1.25, and I want to make these cuter.
I ended up getting some chenille letter patches. These ones are from Walmart. I'll link them down below for you guys. I will say they are on the larger side, so you can't put really large words. And I did use a little bit of hot glue to stick them to the front of these little bags, just because the sticker adhesive alone wasn't enough to get them to stick to the bags. And I am using a fabric hot glue. You don't have to use hot glue. You can just use a fabric glue if you want to. I put glam on one, snacks on the other. At the end of the day, this is a bag that you can put whatever you want inside of, even though it says cosmetic bag on the label. These turned out super cute. They remind me of Stony Clover Lane, and they hold a lot, you guys. As you can see, I'm putting a bunch of makeup inside of one of these, and I mean, I didn't even fill the whole thing up. I'm putting a bunch of chips in the other one. You can see I have room for more inside of both bags. Oh my gosh, I do really like these bags. For $1.25, I actually think they're a steal.
New to Dollar Tree, I found these facial mists. They are not hand sanitizers, and they're similar to Bioma facial mist. So facial mist, basically you spray it on your face. It can make it look more hydrated, less tired, add more clarity, soothe it out. So there's 3 different ones to choose from. I got the micellar water one, which says it's cleansing and refreshing. This grape water one says it moisturizes and it calms the skin. And then the hypochlorous acid, it says it soothes and it clarifies. And each one of these was $1.25. For just $1.25, you're going to get almost 8 fluid ounces of hand and body lotion by Amber Glow. There's 3 different scents to choose from. I actually really like the packaging. These would be great in a little gift basket if you're going to be making one during the summertime, especially with the orange and the lemon packaging. I actually got Amber Glow hand lotions recently from Dollar Tree, and they're really nice. So I'm excited to try a body lotion from them. Dollar Tree has the best bubble wands. They are the ones in particular that have a character at the top. They got a new one that has a rubber ducky at the top. These are so cool. They make giant bubbles. They're the best giant bubble wand I've ever bought in my life. I have given these away as party favors for both my daughter and my son's birthday, and I have parents ask me, text me, where did you get those bubble wands from? Because they work so well and kids love them. Highly recommend them.
I've shared these bubbles so many times on this channel. They're just so cool. You just press the little button that's on the side of the handle, and that's how you open up the bubble, and then you just wave your hand around to make big bubbles. You can keep pressing the button to make bigger bubbles and smaller bubbles. I think these are just so cool, and like I said, I always get asked where I get them from.
So that is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am working very hard right now on my summer hacks video, and I wanted it to go out this week, but I want to push it back another week because I have just so many fun DIYs in this video you guys are going to see, so keep your eyes open for that. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.